Hey everybody, Gameface here, and it's time to chat about the games, and some other stuff, I'm thinking maybe some other stuff. Maybe I'll do some of the and some other stuff first. Let's just say I was out shopping this morning. I was out Christmas shopping, and I ran into a few things. I saw some things, and yeah. So I was out buying stuff, and I found these little Deadpool. What are they called? They're called domes. Domes from original minis, and I couldn't help myself. Next thing you know, I had bought 2 of them, and I think we need to quickly check out what's in them, because you know it's Deadpool, and yeah, it's Deadpool. Need I say more? Need I say more? So what we got here is a dome. It's kind of well packed though, like wow. And inside that, well, it's a dome. Definitely a dome. And it's Deadpool in a dome. Now the thing is with these though, I could have ended up with 2 of the same type. So let's hope that's not a thing. And then I've got 2 completely different ones. It would be, I'm glad the first one's red because there was different colors. There's the gray. Oh, this one's red too. This one's red too. And what do you know? Look how awesome I am. I got 2 that are identical. Identical Deadpools. So I'm gonna have to put them in different places. They're stackable. But being as they're identical, stackable identicals, I'm gonna just, you know, distribute them randomly in different places. Because who wants 2 identical Deadpools sitting right next to each other? Okay, so that was the one thing. That was just a byproduct of what I was originally shopping for. So the other thing, and it's not gonna, you know, it's not like it's a Christmas gift or anything like that. Well, not really. But the other thing is this. Just give me a second. This is going to be coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm getting pushed out of the picture here. So I went and got me some VR. I've already got an Oculus Rift, not the new one, the DK2, the developer's kit. I know. But now I got me this and all the accessories. So after Christmas, there's going to be some VR, more VR on the channel. I haven't done VR for, well, over a year at least, maybe a year and a half. The Oculus at some point started making me ill, so I just stopped using it. And that was what happened to VR. But there's more VR coming. So let's talk about games now. First off, let's jump into Dishonored II. I probably played more, well, no, not really. I was going to say I played more Dishonored II than anything else this week. And that's just a lie. It's a blatant lie. I played more of something else than anything else this week. But we'll get to that in a minute. So Dishonored II, yeah, I finished up the Royal Conservatory. I've actually finished it up twice because for some reason the first recording didn't work and I don't know why. So when I did go through the second time, I went and I found more bone charms and ruins and stuff like that, but finished off the story pretty quickly. And that's one thing I'm going to be doing with Dishonored 2 is I'm going to be spending more time trying to get bone charms and ruins. The last Dishonored video was not, I don't know. I wasn't feeling so great. I had a bad cold this week, and I'm mostly over it now. But the last Dishonored video was not. I wasn't happy with it. One, that puzzle. I spent so much frickin' time trying to figure out that puzzle, and I never did. You know, like go. This is the answer, and this is why. I ended up with like a number of possibilities, and I just lucked out, and the first one I tried happened to work. I've looked into that after, and it turns out that the puzzle's different every time. There's variations on it. So even if I did figure out the puzzle, it wouldn't have mattered because everybody else would have run into different puzzles anyway. So I don't feel so bad about that now. But like I said, I tried to put together a video out of it, but it was so disjointed. Me staring at the table, mumbling to myself about whiskey poured on a white dress or a red dress, and green hats and rings and snuff thing. Yeah. So yeah, it was awkward and difficult, but I'm glad I figured it out. The other options would have been more exciting. Yeah, stupid me. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? I also played Lara Croft Go. I'm really liking that. I'm really liking that game. It seems, I don't know, it doesn't seem as difficult as Hitman Go, but maybe it's because I played Hitman Go that I'm used to a lot of the mechanics of the game, and even though they keep on adding new cool stuff, there's stuff that, like the torch this time, they added a torch, and now that scares all the snakes, lizards, and spiders away, giant spiders, human-sized spiders, you know. So that's a lot of fun. What else went on? Zup 2, actually. It was Zup 2. And what's Zup, you might ask? Well, Zup is a little game that basically you blow up the red blocks to move the yellow box around in the blue block. In this case, the blue block was a ball, so the blue ball is touching the green solid ground. And it's like a puzzle game, but it's also like a, I don't know what you'd call it. I guess you'd call it a achievement miner, or an achievement generator, because basically you get achievements for every level. There's 40 some levels, 3 achievements. So yeah, the achievement count is through the roof, I tell you. But I like puzzle games like that. I don't like hugely complex puzzle games, but that one was good. That one was really good. I liked it. Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2. Now, that's a game that I think I'm going to really like. I messed around in it this week. Just, you know, doing some stupid stuff. I was trying to get the gangs and the police fighting. And I accomplished it sometimes, and most times they both turned on me and shot me. Like, what did I do? What did I do? But yeah, the game is a lot of fun. I should probably get back on task, as I say. Get back and get some of those missions done. But, you know, stuff is fun and distracting. It's good. Now, one thing about that game, though, is I'm starting to find that the AI of the general crowd in the city is they're nowhere near as refined as the crowd in the city in Grand Theft Auto, for instance. Like, these people will jump in front of me as I'm running down the thing and then freak out. You know, they freak out a lot when you drive on the sidewalk, yelling on the road. So if you park in a parking spot next to the sidewalk, they freak out. So there's some weird things happen. Yeah, there's some weird stuff. But I guess all games have their weird things. I'm just running into more of them in this one. Oh well. The other big name game I'm playing is The Last Guardian. And I'll tell you, I've had my ups and downs with The Last Guardian. And I think it has more to do with feeling crappy and sick this week. So, you know, last play, it hasn't gone out yet. But, you know, there's going to be a video this week where I just seem all pissed off at the camera. At the camera. At the camera is basically, yeah, the camera's awkward and difficult. It doesn't play well with others. It does its own thing. And even though it's like, oh, I'm not in control, I'm not doing anything, it's always correcting you. You look up, it just looks back down. You look down, it's just like, oh, fuck, I'm looking up. So it's very frustrating. But yet, if I spin it around, have it face me, and I'm running towards the camera, it doesn't auto-spin around after a few seconds. It doesn't do any of that stuff that you'd think a normal camera in a video game like this would. So I'm having a hell of a time with the camera. I find Trico kind of frustrating sometimes, but, you know, I never get angry at Trico. I get angry at the camera and jumping. I have some jumping problems, but I think they're camera related. Well. Oh, okay. Let's go on. I'm really enjoying the game, though. Really enjoying it. And I'm wishing that it provided a little more direction and it was a little more consistent. But that's about all I can say that's bad about it. So the rest of what I played was basically indie games. Huge and Cute was awesome. It's about two characters, Huge and Cute, that are on a rotary puzzle type thing. It was one of those 48-hour jams, made for one of those 48-hour jams. But awesome puzzle. I really wish they would. I'm hoping for more. I do hear. Well, I don't know what I hear. I do hear stuff. There's going to be more. I think there's going to be more. But Huge and Cute was awesome for a little puzzle game. I picked up Ancient Warfare again. Ancient Warfare 2. Don't get me wrong here. Not the original. Ancient Warfare 2. I don't know. Never played the original. Ancient Warfare 2. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. It plays well in most cases. It was early access when I first got it. Now it's the release version. There's still more updates coming, I hear. But it was a lot of fun getting into the character, like being the one of those minions running around trying to eliminate. This is basically medieval warfare, red versus blue. Similar in look to Totally Realistic Battle Simulator. I think that Totally Authentic Battle Simulator. Yeah. Very similar in look and feel, but of course, in that game you can't jump into one of the characters and actually play along with it all. So it's different in that aspect, of course. And yeah, it's just red and blue. That's the similarity. Lone Water Prologue I also played. In order to really decide on that game, I need more. There was like 9 minutes of it. Maybe 10 if you fell in the water. And I fell in the water. So yeah, I'd need more to decide on that game. I could see there's some promise, but they need to flesh it out, and there'd be more than just switches to open doors. There needs to be something else. We'll see if they make more. It was okay for the 10-15 minutes it took me. And another game that I played that I really liked was Armed to the Gears. Now, Armed to the Gears was like a top-down combat, mech combat thing. I guess that's what I can describe it as. It was lots of fun. You basically followed the path. You were able to lay down reinforcements and stuff like that. It was a one versus many type scenario where many were all AI controlled. And it was fun to kick their butt. It was fun. I got my ass kicked a few times first as I figured out the mechanics. But that's not in the video. So you don't have to worry about seeing that. And yesterday I played Metal Slug 2.5. Again, just a little indie game I grabbed from Game Jolt. It reminded me a lot of, and again, while I was playing it, I couldn't remember the name of the game. But the name of the game was Rush and Attack. And it was sometimes also called Green Beret. But that was the old, like, 1985 arcade game. Wow, I'm just, like, dating myself right there, aren't I? Not, like, dating myself, but, you know, never mind. So that's what that reminded me of. It was pretty cool. I don't know if I'll play it again. It was pretty chaotic. It wasn't like Russian Attack or it's not Russian. It's Rush, 'N, Rush and Attack, and Green Beret. It wasn't like that in the fact that the onslaught of enemies seemed to be more random than anything else. I'm sure in certain places you got the same enemies over and over again, but Russian Attack, it was consistent. You could, as you passed certain points in the game, it triggered certain enemies to come out. So that was kind of different. But I enjoyed it. So that's this week up. This next week's going to be just like chaotic, busy. I'm trying to get like 8 videos done over the weekend and stuff ready so that I can take some time off at Christmas. But again, if I don't get it done, there won't be any videos at Christmas. That's what's going to happen. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'll probably make the 7 days video a couple of days ahead of time next week so that I get that out. And actually, that'll be on Christmas Day. Well, what do you know? What do you know? But all in all, other than being sick and basically playing the same games over, not wanting to play certain things because of the way I felt, yeah. Like The Last Guardian, I shouldn't have played that one day. I should have just said, no, I'm not well enough. Find me a little indie game that's going to take me 45 minutes instead of like an hour solid of frustrating camera. Yeah. So, whatever. That's not going to happen this upcoming week. The upcoming week is going to be awesome. So until next time, I'm Gameface. This was 7 Days. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe and share. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.